Hello everybody, the Utopian Duelist here, and today I have for you a deck list of Malcolm's, Wind Witch,
Invoked,
Zoodiac
artifacts.
So Wind Witch, Invoked, Zoodiac
Say that 5 times fast, guys.
Lord.
It's a crazy deck. Me and my buddy Kobe came up with it, and so we pretty much decided to go for either first turn or second turn play either way. So yeah.
And before we get started, if you want to go check out this man's lovely channel, go subscribe to him. His link will be in the description. And let's get started, Malcolm.
Alright, so as you can see, start off with the monsters, of course. Play 3 Wind Witch Ice Spell. One of the cards you want to open with. She's one of the best combo makers in the deck. Basically, if you have no monsters on your field, you can special summon her from hand and special summon one Wind Witch monster from your deck. And then she burns your opponent for 500 damage. And it's like, her only downside is, so for the rest of the turn, you can only special summon level 5 or higher monsters from your extra decks, or wind monsters, so you can't really go into ranks. The monster you'll typically summon off of her is Glass Spell, which we play at 2. Like, that's a good ratio. She lets you add a Wind Witch monster from your hand, or from your deck to your hand. Plus, she's the level 4 tuner, so she helps out you out combos. And then you play 1 Snowbell, which is the one you'll add off of Glass Spell. And Snowbell is outstanding. It makes for a crystal wing that cannot be destroyed by card effects, which means they're typically going to have to Utopia the Lightning it or find some way to get it off the board that, you know, crystal wing can't negate, so it makes it a little bit tougher to get around.
Rage in and activate Dark Hole.
Next we play 3 Alistair the Invoker, if the third one didn't stack. The Invoker engine I just love. If you guys don't know what it does, when you summon Alistair, normal summon, or if he gets flip face up, which typically won't happen, you can add Invocation from your deck to your hand, and then if you have a fusion monster on board, you can pitch him to give an additional 1,000 attack points. Going into the Zoo engine, of course, we play the standard 3 Rapier. Rapier, you know, pretty much one of the combo makers for the Zoo engine. Everybody should pretty much know what they do by now, and 1 Whiptail. Standard for that. Go into artifacts, and we only play 2 Scythe. Scythes just stop my opponent during their turn from using their extra deck, so it's kind of a good shut off. To round up the monster lineup, we play 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, and 2 Max C. Go into our spells, we play 3 Terraforming. Terraforming will search out your field spell, which is Magical Meltdown, which you play 3 of. Magical Meltdown searches Alistair, adds it to hand, and then pretty much protects your fusion summon so they can't Solemn Warning it, and then once the monster's summoned, they can't bottomless it. So it's a really good card. Then 3 Zoodiac Barrage. Zoodiac Barrage, good way to start off your Zoo combo without eating up your normal summon. And what I typically like to do is if I have Alistair plays and I don't draw on my Wonder Wands, I'll normal summon Alistair, search out the invocation, and then activate Zoodiac Barrage to pop Alistair, so that I can get him off the board and go into my Zoo plays. 2 Invocation, a pretty good fusion spell. Basically, you can use it like a standard poly, or you can banish Alistair, or, you know, send him to the grave, whatever, and banish something from your opponent's graveyard or your graveyard to fusion summon one of your invoked monsters. It's a really good card. 2 instant fusions, because you have 3 targets: Norden, Raijin, and Kaliga. 2 Wonder Wand, draw power. 2 Twin Twisters for back row. Go into our trap lineup. It's not that heavy, but it is there. 3 Artifact Sanctum. Use that to special summon your Scythe. 1 Vanity's Emptiness, and 1 Solemn Warning. Go into our extra deck now. I haven't really got done with the side deck, so after this we'll be getting done. You play 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and 1 Winterbell, Crystal Wing, yo. Like I said, whenever you bring this out, they're going to have a hard time getting around it than normal. Zoo package, Borbo, Tiger Mortar, Broad Bull, and Trident. And then round up the Xyz, of course, 1 Dagesto Emerald. And then go into our fusion monsters, which we play 2 Raijin, Book of Moon, in essence, 1 Makaba for extra negation, 1 Invoked Magalonica, good for going against Earth decks, like the Earth Zoo Mirror match. 1 Invoked Casitas, because people do play Norden still, and so you can banish Norden from the graveyard to fusion summon this, and it's just a Magic Spectre that can attack in defense mode. 1 Kaliga, locks your opponent into 1 monster effect per turn, and then they can only attack with 1 monster. And then a card that most people haven't been attacking, but I've been really enjoying, 1 Invoked Elysium. I mean, you fusion summon him, he's considered every attribute, and then when your opponent builds their board, you can just banish him to get rid of their board. And round it up with 1 Eldraine Norden.
Alright, guys, that was Malcolm's,
Windwitch Invoked Zoodiac Artifacts.
Yeah, he has to say it, because I honestly can't handle saying that much. Alright, guys. Remember, go subscribe to Malcolm's channel down in the description, and, stuff.
Hold on.
Well, guys, that was Don't Mess With My Camera. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, you know us, guys. See ya.